Hi, my name is Jonathan Little. I've been working at Precious Blood Ministries for about 10, almost 11 years now. I am 29 years old. I have two beautiful kids, and we're going to have interviews today with participants to talk about mentorship. And we'll start with introductions.
My name is Asa. I'm 19. I started coming to PBMR when I was like 15. I grew up in the area right on the next block. And it's just been like a safe space to come to since it's just street life after you get out of here. So you gotta pretty much keep your guard up, but when you get in here, you can let your guard down.
My name is Raheem Lockhart. I've been coming to the center 10 years. I've been coming here since I was like 13. This a place where you ain't gotta deal with the outside world. It's like a family here.
My name is Ricardo. I'm 22 years old. I got a 3-year-old son. I've been coming to the center since 2016, I believe. I'm from the neighborhood. I've been around here all my life. I started coming to the center. They helped me get enrolled in school. And they helped me get my ID and helped me get a lot of jobs.
So what does mentorship look like here at PBMR for you guys?
It's like having a big brother, if you feel me, or a big sister if you want to look at it that way. It's just really somebody that you could talk to, like on a personal level, and they just help you out and give you advice, you know what I'm saying? But we able to call them at any hour, any time of the day, whether we need help, you know what I'm saying? They always there to help us. It's like a family.
Well, for me, I say mentorship is like someone that's always there, that's gonna help you. They help push you harder. Even if you don't wanna go to the next level, they'll make you go to the next level. They make sure you doing what you supposed to be doing. They always telling you don't do nothing so you won't go to jail. They keep you in the right state of mind instead of you going out to the streets and looking back and doing something dumb. 2 years ago in April, my best friend died, and like the center really helped me grieve through that, cause I don't know where my head would have been without talking to the center and going through the circles.
I came to Jonathan to feel my rough times. It was times when I wasn't seeing my son for months, and now I come to Jonathan or Phil to talk to him one-on-one, and they give me advice. I cried and all that talking to Jonathan or whatever, but I got a heart too.
So what are some of you guys' goals, and what is stopping you from getting there?
One of my goals would be, I want to do for school, like for cooking, but I gotta find what school really fit me so I can pursue my goal.
I got 3 goals. My first goal is to get off papers. I got locked up for something, and only thing that stopped me from that is the corona, because I can't go see my PO. I gotta call over the phone. My second goal is get my diploma. Thing that stopped me for that, I just need somebody to motivate me, to go to school or whatever. It's hard to stay focused, so I just need somebody there for me. And, my third goal is get a job, keep a job. Thing I want to study in college is becoming a sports commentator. I feel like that job is for me, because I like to talk, but I know how to talk about basketball. And another thing in the field of college I like to do is work with dead people. It's a hard thing to do, but at the same time, if it's a family member, like my family member will have to pay a lot of money for a funeral, they could just come to me, so I would be able to do it, it'll be way cheaper.
For me, some of my goals is I want to be like a psychologist or a therapist. I want to get my PhD in psychology though. If I want to do that, I want to take it all the way. But I just found myself gravitating towards people like that more, and I understand it. So I've been going through it since I was 9, so I just want to help people like that, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm always able to talk to them and get them out their shell. So that's something that I really took interest in. So that's something I can see myself doing. And what's stopping me from doing it, I don't know. It might got a lot to do with the environment that I grew up in or the household. But
How do you want the narrative of how people see Chicago to change?
I want people in Chicago to see Chicago different and look at it a different way and do different stuff. Because once we change us, it'll change the way that people look at us. You know what I'm saying?
I want people to not think Chicago is just all about drugs, guns, gang banging, killing. It's a lot of good stuff that Chicago has to offer, but if everybody was to come as one and put their differences to side, Chicago would be way better than how it is. So I know it can be good again. It's just all about how you gonna change it and who are willing to change it. it ain't gonna go overnight to change. But once you start to change, and then people around you see you changing, so now it went from 1 person to 5 people changing, then 5 people to 10 people. Then it just, the list will keep going on because they see ain't nobody trying to do the same thing they've been doing. They all want different.
We can help the youth as they going up better the community. If we teach the youth, you know what I'm saying? Because youth learning from us. So whatever we doing now, they learn that and they making that their lifestyle, they habit.
So just based off what you said, Asa, so the participants look up to us, you know, like they see us and they say, man, I want to be you. I want to do what you're doing. I want to be a mentor. I want to be a case manager. It's all because we are changing the narrative. Like, we ain't trying to work towards it. We already doing it just by being here right now. Y'all changing the narrative because you could be out on the streets doing whatever you want to do, but y'all here. Rara, you touched on somewhere. You said the participants want to do what they see you do or something like that.
It's like a domino effect. Because one domino fall, then they all just fall behind. And if they see you changing, they'll all follow in line behind you and change.
The main thing is being that positive mentor to the younger generation so they can see. A lot of these participants, all they see is negativity. All they hear is negativity. All they hear is what you hear on the news, with the most negative thing you ever hear is the media, comes from the media. But they also hear negativity on the streets from peers, and then they see it, you feel me? So like they seeing this at a very young age, and they starting out early with the PTSD that, you know, some of us I'm just now trying to get acclimated to it.
It's like a seed that we planted in the youth. So that just like a plant, it takes time for it to grow. You feel me? Change. It's something that we doing now, but it's something that we got to keep doing and have more people doing. That way it could be changed, you feel me, over time.
I feel like everyone in our community and others that's living in any poverty-stricken community, I feel like everyone wants to change. Everyone wants that change. But do everyone have the tools for change, or the resources, or the people that's gonna be there to help them to even navigate around the obstacles to get to that change? I can't say. But I feel like that's a big role of Precious Blood, because we offer those things to help people to be able to get to where they are.
Yeah, but I want the kids to be better than mine, where they won't have to look over their shoulder knowing they'll get shot, killed, kidnapped. Only worry they'll have to worry about is getting good grades in school. They'll be safe going on blocks, like, without being like everybody watching them because they either doing something bad or they think they doing something bad.
I just want them to be safe, to be honest. What I want for my son, I want to teach my son how to be a man and make sure he don't follow my footsteps. I want him to do better. I want him to have a better life.
I want the kids to be thinkers, not to go off their reactions. It's a lot of people I know that's either dead or jail that wish that if they would have thought about the stuff they did before they reacted to it, and they have still been here or not. So,
and to sum it all up, I just want people to be happy. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a lot of love in the community. It ain't a lot of happiness. Let it be some, because there's kids out here, you know what I'm saying, they ain't got no happiness, you know what I'm saying, because of what they surrounded by. You know what I'm saying, it's a lot of kids out here that grow up older than what they supposed to and grow up faster than what they supposed to, because they don't have that chance to live that life, a chance to be the kid that they want to be, or a chance to be a kid at all. So I just mainly want the community to be safe for them and for them to be able to live the life that they want. And I want a kid to feel like no matter what nobody tell you, always be what you want to be, because that's the best thing that you can be. If you feel me, somebody might tell you can't do this, you just meant to work in a restaurant, you know what I'm saying, or die in the streets. And there's a lot of people that beat that, you know what I'm saying, what they told them. They beat their destiny and they changed for the better. If it's a community like this, I want the better for you. And that's what PBMR wants for not just this community. I think once we fix Chicago, we're gonna begin to going everywhere, because why not? We're here to help everybody. But for right now, I just want the kids to be safe, happy, and be able to be what they want to be.
I feel like we need a sense of community. I don't feel like we got that anymore. I feel like we lost that over time because kind of what Rara was saying, people want to prove a point to somebody else on the streets and live a life that's not really their own, you know? And it's all because, not so much, and I don't blame anybody for it, because we all want to fit in, we all want to be a part of something, you know? And You know, we don't have many outlets to where we can say, oh, I want to be a part of that. Because all we know is the hood. Like, I got so many friends, and I'm sure y'all do as well, that haven't even ever really been out the hood. You feel me? Like, they go to places that's only in the hood, and it's because that's where they feel safe. Even though it's sometimes not as safe, people still feel as if like this is the safest place because this is what I know. If I was to go downtown Chicago, I don't feel right. I still don't feel right going down there. You feel me? Like, because you see the people that clutch their bags and, you know, look at you some type of way just because of who you are and your color of your skin and how you're dressed. You know, you are automatically judged. So like, I just feel like people in our community need those opportunities to be some more than a McDonald's worker. Like, I feel like we deserve so much more because I feel like a lot of us put in the work, all of us put in the work, but is it towards the right thing? So just kind of trying to lean towards put our energy, more energy into more positive and leaning on each other's shoulder to push us forward. I just feel like we need a lot of more opportunities, man, like opportunities to go to school. Like a lot of, like I ain't go to a university because I didn't have the money to pay for college. But it still can be done. It still can be done. We just gotta, you know, I feel like I wish we just had the opportunities to where we can be able to pay for colleges and go to the colleges that we wanna go to and not settle for less and go to a community college because that's what we can afford. You feel me? Like, I just wish we had more opportunities in life to where we could be better mentors and they can look up to us in a different way. Just giving our participants more options. Like, our options are so limited to what we feel we can be, because we could be whatever we want, but the options it don't feel like you have them options to be a firefighter. How many times have you thought about being a firefighter or a police officer? That's a bad narrative in the community as well, right?
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like it shouldn't be like that, because if we policed our own communities, how much better would that be? Because we understand what's going on in the community. Like, it don't have to be your own, but the poverty-stricken communities. We have like a bunch of officers coming from the suburbs, and they come in here and they don't know anything about back of the yards community, but they're policing us. And this is why I feel like we have these clashes with them to where we don't trust them and they don't trust us as well. So I feel like creating a community amongst not only us, but police officers, as bad as that might sound to people, but they are a part of our community with police officers, judges, lawyers, everything, like just being one together. And I feel like that's what get us over that hump.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Give me a one-word response of how you feel overall about PBMR.
Happy. Loved.
Family.
Understanding and respect. You ain't got no mic.
I'm gonna say